Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the American Star League. I'm SP Revolution 5, joined here by Rupture for Truesight TV. It's Unknown up against Shift. Rupture, how is it going, man?
Unknown versus Shif7, man. Well, one of those interesting matchups here on the South American scene. Unknown being one of those rising teams from the Peruvian side, actually just ranked behind, not today, pretty much.
Yeah.
They have been looking fairly solid throughout the tournament, but I'm not completely sure how solid. But I mean, at least the results are coming in, so I guess that they're doing something right. At the same time, Shif7 a little bit hit or miss, and actually going through a transitional phase with a lot of standings, and you know, it seems like the team is a little bit unstable. So
including King RD though.
Yeah.
Of Brazilian fame.
Yeah.
I should have said hello to him in the lobby, but I was too annoyed by a child who was spamming in the lobby chat. Anyways, we won't go into that right now. It's unknown.
Child, by the way.
Yeah. Anyways,
Shots fired.
Unknown are going to ban out their Gyrocopter and the Bounty Hunter. They'll pick up Earthshaker, Bloodseeker, a very strong opener from them. We'll see Shift go with a completely different direction, though. They take out the magic damage dealers, Quap and Lesh, and actually pick up the Wisp, something we don't see nearly as much in the South American scene. They'll follow that up with Lion Tusk, actually slips through to the third ban phase. And they'll get themselves an Ember Spirit, which I'm presuming is going with your Wisp there. I'm not too sure about this, but it could just work. Unknown will get a high magic damage dealer, though, in the hands of the Zeus, and then the Winter Wyvern there for extra lockdown. A great hero to have up against IO in general.
I'm noticing that the trend with the Ember Spirit recently is like play him like a Storm Spirit to some degree, just having like global presence with the Remnants and just pretty much
and mobility.
Yeah, like how is it going? Like rushing Boots of Travel, then TP to your target, use 2 Remnants, get the kill with pretty much all your magical burst damage, and then just TP away, drop another Remnant, and then just repeat the process infinitely.
Yeah, and they are going to respect ban out that Kataro Huskar, as Unknown will grab their Disruptor, and they'll have a Viper on the side of Shift. If I'm correct, Unknown didn't have the Disruptor in the last match. I know you saw the draft, right, Rupture? So you can help me out here, right?
Glimpsed through it, but I was just setting up for the other match. So to be completely honest, I'm a little bit
yeah, it's fun.
A little bit off. Actually, King RD with the Viper, interesting.
Now this is a
I'm
hero
kind of
who
curious
can...
who is this no need to complain Ember Spirit though. I think he's a standing as well, but I could be wrong though.
I believe he is, yeah. King RD should be fine on the Viper, if I'm correct. His mechanical play is very good. Which server are we on, by the way?
Should be Brazil.
Okay, I'm just going to check my personal ping, because I'll be able to tell there. Yeah, it's definitely Brazil.
Like, okay, yeah, my computer's running like shit.
The thing is, I get, like, not console ping, because that's calculated slightly differently, but like the dash ping from chat, I actually get 12 or so to the US East server, because it's... I mean, I don't know exactly where it is, but judging by my connection, I could probably drive to it if I wanted to. You know?
I see. Yeah. So it's close to home. Actually, fun little note, unrelated, well, sort of unrelated, for us at least on the Central American below. It seems like they have been doing some maintenance work on the cables, and my ping to the US is complete trash after midnight. It's like
just after midnight, though.
Yeah.
Man, those cables need to rest.
Later at night, like after 10, man. It's like I'm getting 400 ping. It's brutal. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play Peru. I don't give a fuck, man. It is that awful.
Did you actually play Peru, Rupture?
Yeah, actually.
What happened?
I just had one amazing game with a Phantom Assassin, which I just got like a 17-minute Monkey King bar. So that happened. But yeah, I mean, it's hit and miss. But again, it is the fact that you're playing on Peru server. So
yeah.
I mean, on Peru server. So just like, well,
Because I've heard the
You know what's gonna
Peruvians don't even want to play on Peru servers. They're like, oh god, not going to play with those guys. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a second. We don't want to play with the ones that don't want to play with those guys. Dear God.
I mean,
that scares me, you know? But
it's fucking scary. Sometimes it gets blown up out of proportion a little bit. Well,
I'm sure.
Substantially. But still, you do see at least the drafts are just complete jokes, man. They're like, oh god, oh yeah, let's pick 4 cores because reasons, and because we want to make our only support's life miserable.
You know, I heard that once they picked 6 cores somehow. I don't even know how they did it.
Probably the coach was playing.
The coach was playing, or one of the enemy team members just jumped ship and said, you know what? Screw you guys, I'm playing with them now.
I mean,
Winter Wyvern, ult him.
On Peru servers, there's usually one guy sabotaging his own team and the rest are just falling through.
Yeah.
So. It is what it is, but hey, oh my god, this kid. Alright, I'm gonna talk to Luis.
Okay, yeah.
It's,
For the record, and normally I would be not doing this, but in the lobby he was spamming walk out, walk out, walk out. When in the previous game it was 30 minutes in and his team hadn't shown up yet, and nobody on the enemy team was being that disrespectful. Nobody said anything. But all of a sudden, if it's holding him up, well, you know, let's get this show on the road, guys.
just give me a second.
Yeah, you're fine, Rob.
I'm actually talking to the other guy. I'm talking to Ada, so he should, like, you know, the answer that he gave me is like, I don't give a fuck about this kid, but I'm like, dude, you're the admin. You cannot afford to take that attitude.
It's disrespectful to the shift in general.
I mean, it's like I don't mind that you don't give a fuck about it. I don't either. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna let this fucker go rampant if I'm an admin. You know, I'm a caster, but hey, you know, do what you please. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have Ember reconnecting right now. Looks like.
Yeah, actually, we just run through the lineup real quick, actually, because we're gonna have Greedy's gonna be with the Earthshaker. Actually, Kotaro is gonna be with Zeus. Axel is gonna be with the Winter Wyvern. On the Disruptor, we're gonna have Sea God.
Can I say it, Rupture? Can I just type it in chat, please?
What?
Oh, he's reconnected now. I was about to go WO, WO, WO.
Yeah, I know.
Like, look, he's gone. We get a free win, guys. Sorry, just a pet peeve of mine.
And we're gonna have the emo kid with the blood sucker. And actually, I feel kind of dirty. Ugh. Well, I did get a new set on the bloodsucker, by the way, with the, you know, with the charm bug thingamajig.
Mm-hmm.
It has been paying off so hard.
Wait, what?
Anyway, what do we have on the Shif7 side?
30 seconds to battle.
Rupture, I wouldn't abuse that. I would just say, hey, Volvo, you got a bug in your game that I totally wasn't abusing. Lest they take all your items away.
I mean, you think Volvo was listening to the dumb shit I say? Come on.
Dude, they only got like
I know
$45 million. Anyways, yeah, shift. We got no need to complicate on the Emba Spirit. We got RJ Mad, the classic shift member there on the IO, which I believe is one of his signature heroes. We're gonna have King RD actually starting off with a full-on magic wand in the bot lane on the Viper. And where's my last guy here? Rots is gonna be up here on the Tusk. Yep. I got confused. I was about to just introduce the other team.
Yeah. Okay, now we have a pause on the side of the unknown. It seems like
yes.
I love it.
Oh my god.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, he didn't even mean to type it in our whole chat. I was gonna say it.
He's like, it's totally not an old chat. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, of course it is.
Oh, we know RJ, man.
Yeah. Of course, he wasn't an old chat.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna send King RD. Quick message here.
I don't know, man. The first thing that they just said is like the lamp post near his LAN center just fell. Kappa.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know if they're serious about this or they're just bullshitting around. I'll expect them to bullshit around because, well, to be honest, that's one of the things that people tend to criticize about Unknown is the fact that they're kind of, how can I say this nicely?
Their great manners are like the thing that people notice about them the most. They recognize that they're such nice guys,
okay?
you know?
It's kind of like complexity to some degree, you know? Or like, not complexity, that's a horrible example.
Complexity used to be this way. This way. They've shaped up a lot recently. Thank you, Beef.
Yeah. And actually, I forgot that Z-God is actually stock, and I just called him Z-God, just fell through with Z-God, but yeah, it is a stock, so... I'm kind of surprised actually that Kotaro is going to be the play. Oh, now I see why.
He's playing offlane again.
Shaker, yeah.
No, that's not Kotaro. That's Greedy.
Greedy.
Kotaro is the one disconnected. He's the Zeus.
Just got them mixed up because that's what.
I mean, it makes sense. It's like, okay, there's some Eastern language text. Must be the guy with the Eastern sounding name. No.
All I'll say is that these guys with Eternal Memory would get along just fine.
Pure Otaku?
Oh!
Yeah, now Lineup's doing it too!
Yeah.
Translate, please. Oops.
F9. I need to go out. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like the Naruto guy, whoever he is, he needs to get out, so it's like, okay guys, can we hustle? And here comes the trash talk. This is like NEL, man.
No, did you see on BTS a few minutes ago?
How? I don't have them fucking...
Bandwidth? I'm sorry, I was wondering, sorry. But, no, I don't know exactly what happens, because of course it was muted, but I've just kind of got it pulled up on the tab of my second screen, and, like, something happened, and Mike started trash talking, and, like, the actual admin, like, had to calm him down or something. It was hilarious. I've also been spamming that, Boshi time, broke back Boshi time. We are currently experiencing ArchaeaDota. Please spam broke back to, spread ArchaeaDota around the world. And I can do it since I'm mod in BTS, so...
Alright. Now you're teasing me with this. Alright, I'm gonna check here.
He's back now, Rupture. Right. It's too late.
What the hell happened? Alright, it seems like we are pretty much back.
We're ready to go, yeah. Lately we've talked about all kinds of things. How does Winter Wyvern have a last hit? That is a very good question. That's a very good question. Did they deward? They must have... No?
That's my guess.
Okay, if they got a ward... If they killed a ward on the mid lane, which I don't see any wards from the Radiant except the one up top, I'm assuming that's what happened then.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be, yeah. It's a good question, man.
Stock, why are you tanking the tower, bro?
You mean Z-God?
Okay.
Oh, is that Z-Talk?
Yeah, that's Stock.
Okay. Then who is ZZZZ?
I just call him Stock because it is what that rough, like, pronunciation in Spanish does, and it makes more sense that way.
Yeah, but who is ZZZZ?
It's, Tuna. Atun.
Atun, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Tuna?
Yeah, it is Tuna. If you're asking, you know,
any Latino. When you said tuna, I instantly thought Jim from The Office.
I was
Big tuna.
thinking something else, but I'm not gonna delve into it too hard. But
sure.
Yeah, my mind went the other way, totally the other way. But
just stick with Jim from The Office. He's a nice guy.
But yeah.
And they actually are gonna find. Okay, are they gonna deward this? Are you seeing this? Just like places down a sentry ward, like, okay, we'll leave it. No big deal.
They don't have vision per se. Now King Archer.
I guess he's scared that he's gonna get fissured if he tries it. But...
middle lane.
Oh, yeah, actually a dive going in, and Zeus gonna go down first blood. It looks like Kotaro is gonna get taken down there, as No Need to Complicate is gonna get things complicated early on here. As actually Io picks up the kill, of all things, which is going to be very helpful.
I mean, the extra movement speed that you get from a tether on top of searing chains, it just makes it so damn difficult. For Zeus, especially as Zeus, because he's like, okay, you're not gonna have you're not gonna have boots anytime soon, and you're already as slow as balls, and you don't have any escape mechanism. So if the Ember jumps you like he does right now, there is little to nothing you can do about it by yourself.
Yeah, but Winter Wyvern helping you out is going to be helpful. Yeah. And Excel is going to be able to do a lot. Actually, they've got 76 HP. That could burn him down, but the bottle charge will keep him alive. It looks like very nicely done there.
Yeah. I mean, the play was pretty good. It's just the fact that they tried to double dip on it, and it just didn't work. Even though...
Wait a second, that's 8% health per second? That's 40% health. Holy crap! I just realized how much damage that spell does. 40% health total. Like, I mean, obviously there's a magic resistance. Yep, it looks like he's going down at the end. They will try to take him down, but there's no spirits. Well, there are spirits available from RJ Mad, but they'll just say, hey, we'll take Winter Wyvern instead. And Zeus, just kind of ignoring RJ Mad for now. He'll end up taking them both down. Ember Spirit going down to the tower, though. And that'll help him out a bit. Bit of a misplay, actually. He almost killed himself there when he, for some reason, drops the bottle. And took a few creep hits there, but he'll be okay. This game is getting interesting pretty quick.
Yeah, it's getting feisty, to say the least.
Yep, and up top, Rots on the run. I don't really care for Tusk up against the Bloodseeker, to be honest, because you snowball in, and a Bloodseeker's just like, oh, I see you coming, let me throw down my silence, and now you're dead.
Yeah, and Tusk doesn't have any way to actually run from the Bloodseeker outside of placing really good shards.
Or just stalling with the snowball. But if I'm not mistaken, the only upside he has is that he won't take damage from this rupture in the snowball. But there's Naruto starting to fall here. Io will come in, but it won't be enough to bring him back up. And now Ember Spirit trying to make a move, but he doesn't have Searing Chains. He doesn't even have boots until he's picked him up from the courier here. So this is going to be a little rough.
Yeah.
His early game presence was great.
Dire is offline, so at least it's gonna buy us some time. But
yeah, I didn't get to see how that one went down. Sorry, guys. But this does mean that Kataro here does not have any bottle charges. He does have 6 wand charges, which will keep him up for a second. But Ember Spirit will burn him on down with the Flame Guard there. And it looks like Tusk and Bloodseeker are gonna clash up top. There's actually a Bloodseeker moving pretty fast here. But gonna back off. He actually doesn't have the silence yet, which I'm shocked to see up against the Tusk, especially. But
I mean, he's banking more into a farming role, so to speak, or a little bit more of a. He's gonna delay his impact towards the mid game just because he wants to get single target pickoffs.
No. He's still gonna get a lot of impacts in the mid game. The reason being, he's gonna get more thirst earlier. And more blood rage as well.
Is, like, he's banking instead of like the 7 to 10 minute mark, he's kind of like delaying it a little bit more into like 9 to 15.
While we're paused, I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick, so I'll be right back. You just keep him entertained.
Oh, sure. Let me just paint my face into like a freaking like some clown makeup and start juggling, I don't know, chainsaws and shit. I mean, why not? But yeah, I feel like this Bloodseeker is just gonna delay his damage output, or pretty much his control in teamfights, like 3 to 4 minutes more, just to, ensure to have like blood rage level 4, thirst level 4, and just pretty much try to be more of a cleanup crew for the engagements without the silence. So pretty much banking heavily to his thirst to carry him into easy kills.
Yes. Sorry about that, but Thirst does that, I maxed mine as well.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of banking into, okay, I'm not actually going to try to kill the Tusker, I'm just going to try to kill someone else as soon as they show up.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it should be pretty difficult for them to just engage into it, but hey, we'll see what happens.
You know what I do wonder? Does if they're in the snowball, do they still contribute to Bloodseeker's thirst, or will he technically lose his move speed if everyone is in the snowball? Like, it seems like a really niche interaction, but if it works that way...
The thing is, like, he loses his periodically, so even then, he has enough movement speed to make up for it. Because it's just so much that he gains that, I mean, unless you're gonna channel a full level 4 snowball, full duration...
You don't need to do it full duration.
I mean, not level 4, but a full 4-second snowball.
I'm just wondering if he can run away from it. Basically. Because, I mean, it's got, what? What is the speed? What is the speed? Serious question here. 675, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is a percentage-based move speed as well, so... With phase boots, it just scales so ridiculously good.
It was a percentage-based move speed. It's not anymore. Because it was that way, but now it just travels at a static 675 move speed. It doesn't increase per hero, remember?
No, I'm talking about the cap on the thirst.
Oh, yeah. You're right about that. Sorry.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about with the Bloodseeker, so it scales up pretty well. I guess... The Tusk could, in theory, run away, but it would require to go... I mean, it would require that any teammate for the Bloodseeker just screws up his positioning.
Yeah, and I was more talking about the Bloodseeker being able to run away. Like, if Tusk loads everybody into the snowball,
Gucci,
though.
Man. He's Gucci.
Yeah, but think about it. If everyone's low health, Tusk throws them all into a snowball, and Blood can't run away, that's a guaranteed stun. But now Tusk can't run away, and he's going to be in a bit of trouble, as Bloodseeker will easily take him down.
Yeah.
Getting a lot out of this lane, indeed.
I mean, so far this Bloodseeker is just doing pretty good, man, to be completely honest. I mean, his item times are alright. He's going for more of a...
Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, though. Ember Spirit coming on in. He's looking for something. There'll be a Zeus ult out, and RJ Matt is probably dead here. Now, no need to complicate. Should be able to get out. They do have a glimpse available if they had mana, but they do not, and here comes the Tuskar. Fissure out. He won't quite get him. The Echo Slam is right there from Greedy. What a play. This looked like a completely lost fight for Unknown for a second, and then Greedy came in with that Echo Slam and really cleaned house.
And also the Ember kind of overshot the Remnant, and he screwed up the damage, therefore forcing the Tuskar just to pretty much overstay his presence on the lane. Just setting up an easy kill for the Shaker, even though I guess Greedy could have got the kill anyway with a Fissure.
Here comes again. These two are brawling it out here, but Zeus is not the winner in this one, it looks like, as he's probably going down. Fissure comes in, grabs two. There's a Rupture out onto the Ember Spirit, who will be going down. Actually, both of them going down here. A double kill for, I'm blanking. Aton, Tuna, Jim.
Jim. You call him Jim, alright?
Yeah. Jim from The Office, ladies and gentlemen.
Now he is Jim for North American audiences. That move from Shif7 would have been amazing if the Wisp was level 6. Because they're like getting the kill on the Zeus and just relocate away.
But here's the problem. Wisp is level 5 and he's already got 4 deaths under his belt. This is not the way you want to start out. It's like me as OD in that game last night, Rupture.
Yeah, the OD wasn't so bad. I think the other lanes were just
part of the problem was we had a level 4 Techies 8 minutes in. Anyways.
Dude, that's what a Techies does. He doesn't need to explain.
Yeah, he does.
Like, well, barely.
Okay. We'll talk about it later, though. Anyways, as the silence is going to come out, they'll actually glimpse somebody back in the mid lane, but trying to keep track of both fights at once. King RD probably going to fall here, but he actually takes down Bloodseeker, gets healed up slightly, and he's going to try to man-fight it out here. And for some reason, Greedy can't hit him. Greedy, just right-click him. What is Excel doing? Did he just save him? Oh my god, just... What is going on?
That's King RD Dodo, baby.
Good game, well played. Whoops. Sorry.
Whoopsie daisies. Oh, I love this. I
really
love this.
Excel's like, I see that you're dying. Let me help you. Here, cold embrace. And he's like, wait, what? I just can't reach him. I can't reach him.
Potato. Again. Ember needs to try to not overshot his remnants because it's going to be...
Yokitaro's alive. They actually grabbed 2, but it's still no King RD play. I still can't believe that just happened. Like... He's actually 3-0 out of that fight.
Little fucker.
He's 3-0 right now, Rupture. Like, the rest of his team, not doing hot at all. I can pull up the scoreboard. Wisp is 2-5. Ember's 3-4. King RD, he's in control. The king of fat, ladies and gentlemen. As Unknown's greedy, well, he got a little too greedy once again here. Now to make a 4th for King RD.
Yeah, and he already has his mech as well, which is gonna be huge versus Zeus.
And I'm guessing this is a Midas for him?
Speaking of the Zeus...
Oh, it wasn't like a solo kill. I didn't think so.
No, they went for the Zeus went for Naruto here, and instant relocate.
Yeah, they're using that relocate as soon as they've got it, because Shif knows they are not exactly hitting their timing right now. If Unknown get this snowball going, we all know what it's like to see Bloodseeker snowball out of control. Zeus and Earthshaker on top of that, it gets really scary. If Shif can hold their ground, they might be okay.
Especially because of the fact that since you're playing Ember Wisp, which is a high mobility couple, you could say.
Yeah.
The Rupture is just gonna do so much work on the Ember, unless he's able like to TP away and Remnant back in or something like that. And even then, is the fact that well, you leave your Wisp pretty much like a sitting duck, and Wisp is one of the worst matchup for a Wisp is just a Bloodseeker flat out. He's just food.
Yeah. I mean, he's food for a lot of people, but Bloodseeker, Zeus, Earthshaker especially. So they need a moment for the door. I still can't get over that King RD. Good game, well played, right there.
Doors are important, man. Don't ever underestimate the doors, man.
I learned that watching the Guilty Gear thing.
They need attention, you know. They need need to. Oh my god, am I going this way with this discussion? You know what? I'm just gonna stop here. I'll walk myself away.
I'm missing.
I was about to go like they need attention, they need care, and all kinds of stupid stuff.
Would you say you need to adore them?
Maybe. Maybe.
Sorry.
Real mature, Revo.
Real mature. You know, always over here. Where did I leave it? Is there a tablet? There. Sorry, I just, in the middle of the game, it's always when I remember, I should plug these things up so they don't just die.
Speaking of plugging, by the way, if you want to get more action of this tournament without actually watching through the stream, for, I don't know, reasons, the ticket is $1, man, $1. So
$1. I know that's mucho dinero, but
yeah, it also has a loading screen as well. So I mean,
it does.
Yeah, it does. It's very, very bare bones, but I mean, it gets the job done.
Hey, I actually really like loading screens because you don't have to choose. You just shuffle. But RJ Mad gonna be going down here, maybe, as he does end up falling, but Zeus staying alive for now. He'll get healed up, no need to complain or complicate. He's gonna end up falling there. They go after the lion as Zeus. He thinks twice before going in on King RD. Because they've learned their lesson with him. As Zeus actually gets ulted here.
King RD doesn't care.
Yeah, King RD...
He's gonna start picking people off.
Nah.
And King RD is starting to carry this game pretty hard.
Yeah, he's got a hand of Midas on top of a mech and treads at 12 minutes in. That is very impressive. He's also 5-0.
Uh-oh. This is the kind of games where a Viper can just become a pain in the ass.
Peru boys, hold on to your rares.
Hard counter it pretty heavily with a cold embrace because of the physical damage, but at the same time you are still in range of a Viper, which I mean makes his life a little bit easier. And second of all, it's like, okay, how the hell you're supposed to kill this guy? Because I mean, if you just drop the Bloodseeker in front of a Viper, especially if he gets if the Viper ulti is the Bloodseeker, he is no, that's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen.
I mean, he's got some extra move speed to work with, but it's still just some extra. It's not going to help too much, because Viper's still going to slow you to a crawl. Meanwhile, speaking of extra move speed, though, he's up at 600. And, he's running. As Ember will get out, let me just see here. Who could they see? I don't know who it was. They must have been Lion.
Yep. Pretty much it was the Lion, I'm pretty sure.
There will be an Invis up on the Tusk.
He's up, though. Oh, no, they're not going to risk it.
Yeah, they got to play this really safely. I mean, you need Ember to get a big item in the next 7-8 minutes or so. If you don't, I don't see Shift really holding on to this game. Because sure, right now Viper is a monster. But Viper late game is Viper. And as good as he is in the early game, he falls off. I
mean, on late game Viper is not horrible because he's able to 1v1 versus position 2, from position 2 below, so pretty much the Zeus and maybe like man mode, the Zeus, the Shaker.
Anyone that's not built for 1v1, he can 1v1 late game.
Yeah, position 1 is going to be pretty hard, and actually Naruto is going to open up here, and
nice relocate in.
Should be pushing daisies.
Yep,
he will.
They do get the silence off from Bloodseeker, but they will break the tether here. It means there's no way out for Nami to complicate.
Well.
Actually, that was a very short-range relocate. I just realized as RJ Mad getting caught here. An Echo Slam will come off, but they don't take much damage thanks to that overcharge from Wiz. The snowball coming in, and Excel, he's going to try to hide in a cold embrace. He says, hold me, my sweet ice, protect me, but no. King RD, wicked sick with the double kill. He's sitting 7-0 right now with a bit booster and now 1,500 in the bank. I mean, what's his... He's got 600 gold per minute.
He's taking over this game with a Viper. Of all things, a Viper, which is one of the least, imposing heroes. I mean, he's really good at 1v1ing guys, but it's more of a, calculated attack, It's more about, I need you to initiate for me because I need to, right-click people to death from the back end or even on the front line, but,
he's actually
not
making plays.
Just run in and start killing fools left, right, and center. That's not how a Viper works.
Yeah, he's making plays on the least playmaking hero in the game.
Exactly.
Like the one hero that really just doesn't make plays.
If you're making plays with this kind of hero, it means that you can have a bigger room to just take over, just by the fact that on top of being really shitty at doing plays, it's tanky as hell and is really difficult just to approach in general.
Yeah, and it looks like a heart coming up for King RD next, which is going to be ridiculous. Honestly, though, it could be Octarine. Just for what? If you got Ags, though, you'd have a 9-second cooldown on your ult.
Yeah, that would be kind of insane, and you will always have...
That's a 4-second downtime. That would literally be 4 seconds of downtime on the Viper ult.
Okay.
I think it's pretty bad, but it could be decent. Actually, Disruptor getting picked off up here up top, but sorry about that.
Quick, easy relocate kill. Set up with the Tusker. But yeah, I mean, the Octarine, the cool return reduction is quite nice, but at the same time, since you're running pretty much on passives, I don't feel that's completely necessary. You will have mana for days though, which is pretty good, but nah, I think if anything, even a Bloodstone wouldn't be so horrible, but maybe a Side of Ice, to be honest.
Yeah. Excuse me, Seth would be great here, yeah. And he is gonna have a TP scroll brought out to him. I was like, oh, Rupture, he's buying out. Here comes the big one. It's TP scroll.
Yeah.
That's his big purchase. He's been saving up for weeks.
Alright, here comes initiation from the Ember on the back end, and
gonna get the chains.
He's just gonna take the prey.
Oh wait, no, he's dead. I mean, that's the thing.
Dead.
This is how we're seeing teams deal with Winter Wyvern. You just pick up some magic bursts, and now RJ Mad is one hit from death from the Bloodseeker. 2-man with the fissure, but it's not going to finish them off yet. And they're still, this is the thing, there's still not a blink up on this Earthshaker.
They really want to go, Kennedy? I'm not sure about this, bro.
He's just like, okay, I'm in range now.
But I don't think they care.
He drops the Static Storm, but he does practically nothing.
He don't give no fucks. King RD does not give fucks.
Who's even ruptured? Okay, it's King RD, who is probably gonna fall. Oh, what? Oh! Tread. Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Well, there's nothing that can actually get advantage out of this.
Okay, how hard does the tower hit? I think he's dead. If he...
Oh, actually, that same guys of Shif7 paused themselves, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I for a second I was like, okay, is this tactical pause to keep Viper alive? I don't think they keep him alive unless... Okay, wait. Next level theory craft, here we go. If he toggles to strength right when the tower shot hits, and Tusk bottles him in time, they can maybe do it. They can maybe.
Should survive this, actually.
I kind of want to see them do it.
One shift away.
No, I want him to bottle first, then toggle, before the tower shot hits. Okay, you won't be able to. There's the result, though. Just in case. And Zeus will claim the gold for that. Actually getting the AoE gold as well, which is very helpful.
And
here they go.
Gonna die immediately after, though.
Yeah, they do take down the Lion, at least, with Earthshaker. But they'll get Zeus in return as well. But I still think that's a worthy trade for Unknown. They needed to bring him down. They needed to put King RD in his place, at least. But he'll be picking up a Reaver, I'm like 80% sure here.
Yeah, it should be a Reaver. I mean, Hard is really, really good at Viper, especially considering that you're getting it 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
It's a hard 20 minutes, dude. When you have a hard 20 minutes, it means, like, no matter what the enemy team throws at you...
They don't kill you for, like, the next 10, at least. Unless you just play stupid.
Well, unless... Or maybe they just throw literally everything at you.
That too.
Because they do have a Zeus.
But then the rest of your team's fine.
So much damage on the back of that. With the corrosive skin.
Not reflecting, but dealing out damage, yeah. RJ Mad in a lot of trouble. In a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Probably is RJ Mad, actually.
Oh, and actually, no need to complicate. He's gone. I think he was trying to bait out the glimpse and then zip back so that he couldn't risk getting glimpsed as he zipped or something, you know? But he'll be okay.
I mean, as well as King RD is doing, I feel like RJ Mad needs to be a little bit more careful, though.
Oh, as Z-God will find him here. Now, he will actually get the ult off, and here comes Z-Talk. As Fissure comes on through, they'll take him down. Nicely played, but they did have to commit a lot to that.
In the meantime, middle, though.
Oh, Zeus in some trouble.
He's not gonna get a kill. Or
no, he will.
He actually does, but...
But King RD will come in for the rotate, and he'll actually get brought back somewhere by RJ Mad. I'm assuming back to the fountain at this point.
Bottom, I think, would be a better option.
Okay. He's like, yeah, get away from me. Oh, because that was a relocate in, yeah.
I need to be farming this shit.
I don't want to go back to base. I've got a heart now,
So let's see.
19-minute heart.
400 HP on top of a mech.
On top of 13 armor.
13 armor. And
25% extra magic resist, so 50.
43.
43, wait, what?
43% magical resistance.
25 plus 25 is 43.
But diminish...
I guess so.
Diminishing returns?
Yeah, but it's... Okay.
Yeah,
whatever you say.
Minus 7% because of diminishing returns. You know that. It's like if
I
you
guess
add up
so.
a cloak, it's not gonna give you the full protection. Now the Ember is quite in a pickle here, but yeah, he's actually just gonna bait out.
He had the pickle escape pod ready to go.
Yeah.
He escaped from the pickle.
Yeah, but not need to complicate. And RJ Mad, I mean, they're doing all right their role because they're doing global initiations, and that's all fine and dandy. But they need to tone it down a little bit with the aggression.
Yeah, because if they're not careful, Bloodseeker's going to pick up, I don't know, a Shadow Blade, which is on the courier, and then gank them. Although Tusk does have his blink, and this is going to help out a lot. This is where the point where Tusk can actually buy himself time and then blink away from his snowball. Which,
yeah,
it's basically like a weird Puck-ish interaction, as actually Disruptor sees them. He's right here behind the trees. I think he
they keep a Disruptor, though?
I don't think they have yet.
King RD is feeling something's fishy. Something's up, RJ.
Oh! They still can't see him! They haven't spotted him yet. They'll see him now, though. Uh-oh. This is okay. We'll go back to regular vision now. He blinks away. This Disruptor has a blink. They bait out the Viper ult, and King RD in a bit of trouble here. He'll mech up. The Echo Slam coming out, but isn't doing a lot of damage. Doesn't quite look at it as Zeus goes down. Viper's going to fall. Zeus on the other end, or Lion on the other end, sorry. Rots Gonna end up dead as well. They will get away with the Remnant. The Bloodseeker sitting on 476 movement speed, which is not that fast, Revo. Vision coming out on RJ Matt. They've got a glimpse. And I believe RJ Matt is dead here. The chains misses though from no need to complicate. He needs to get out of here. They're going to be in some trouble, but they do have vision on RJ Matt. Now, do they have the cast range on the glimpse? They did, I think. It must have been cast time.
It didn't have a cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Barely. It just came out of cooldown after they went through this side of the hill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the bonus move speed he gets with Tether will bail him out of that.
Oh man, he's moving way too aggressively here. He's just gonna be on the loving arms of the Bloodseeker, and yeah, he just... That was a throw, dude.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was him trying to grab something and saying, oh look, I'm weak. And then when he respawns, he's got a Deso.
Yeah, but the point is the fact that...
That's a game changer there.
Sitting here, knowing that the guys are pretty much around here or here, and you have no backup because everyone else is dead.
I'm not saying it was the best move. I was just trying to rationalize what he's doing.
No.
It looks like an AC up for the Viper.
Yeah, it's kind of rational, but at the same time, again, as I told you, RJ Matt and this Ember Spirit need to... They need to chill.
Short range relocate coming in. There's the ult out onto Zeus, and he is dead. He tries to throw out... he throws out the veil.
This is a better option, actually.
And Bloodseeker actually just Shadow Blades through, though. He's going to be okay.
Yeah. I feel like this is a way better move on the side of Shif7. Actually, just do the relocates with King RD. And just get the Ember to be a little more careful. Just set up the chains and, you know, the initiation. Just keep them in their place. And then just relocate in King RD and just be the juggernaut, you know, be the battering ram, you could say. And speaking of King RD, hello Stock and goodbye Stock. Up he
sorry,
goes.
I messed up. I missed the kill. Report Revo, noobcaster.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean he did not expect King RD to be there. With,
unknown. Is he? He's gonna live. Yep, he's gonna be fine.
They're gonna TP on top, and the Ember needs to get the hell out of there.
The Ember is dead. He has no remnants. Oh, nice searing chains though. He's buying himself some time. Not enough. Okay. It was close though.
This Ember is... I don't know what the hell what his plan is, but it's not working, man. Maybe they're asking him to make space for the rest of his team, but...
I wouldn't make space for a Viper. I'd have Vipers make space for you. Okay, Bloodseeker is here. Naruto.
Yeah.
No. Dead anime. Rip.
Dead anime. And also is the fact that even if he was making space, I mean, Atum was able to get a kill on the Tuskar down here as well. And then kill the lion here is the fact that, okay, dude, what are you making space for? They really need to stop doing this, you know. They
and Bloodseeker
slow down a little bit.
Bloodseeker's got the Yasha, the BKB, the Shadowblade. Yep. They do find a pick off here, and this is what they're doing with the Wisp and the Viper, like you're talking about. But I do want to point out, Bloodseeker has 3.7k in the bank.
Yeah, that's a trade-off, though. It's the fact that, okay, the Viper is doing pretty well and such, but you're giving Unknown so many kills in return. Like, it's not even funny.
Yeah, that was a courier with 225 worth of items on it. What was that?
I wanna say...
3 wards, maybe?
Wards, probably. Wards and a TP.
No, it couldn't have been wards and a TP.
Greedy.
Oh. Got a little too greedy there. Can't believe I missed that with the first play against the Viper, but...
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this member needs to farm a little bit more and just focus on. He's 6 and 9, which is unacceptable for an Ember, considering that you're gonna look out to go into the later stages of the game.
It's
at the same time,
acceptably dank,
him as a utility hero, I guess, but
they really want him for the armor reduction. Like, they're trying to transition this into a bit of a push strat, as actually Tusk will go down on the bot, but like that's exactly what I'm talking about. They've got Tusk dying. They don't really care. Like, Tusk is just there to say, hey guys, come gank me. Oh wait, you're tier 2 tower. Sorry about that, bro.
Where
better
is
luck
your
next
remnant,
time.
Ember?
There is a remnant. Here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But, can he get to it in time? He's fine. Boom. Gone. Yeah. He was...
Okay, that's better. That's a way better execution.
Yeah. The problem is he throws a remnant, and this is the problem with Ember. It's not like Spectre, where you choose which one you're going to, and you still have the other ones as options.
Oh, King RD though.
Once you blow one, they're gone. Yeah, and King RD is in a lot of trouble. Zeus going to come out to help secure it. Archie, what the...
Mad. That was just... yeah. Well, this is making space for the Ember to split push on top, but
I mean...
is it enough, though? I mean, he does have a Desolator, which I guess he gets the towers pretty easily. And why didn't you just hit the tower? Puzzles me.
I think he was worried about nothing, but...
He was trying to get a kill onto a disruptor, in
Keep in mind,
his base.
Okay,
And considering that
Ember's not going to hit the tower hard.
Push this tower, it's kind of...
No, they push the tier 2.
Connect, you know?
Without Viper there, though, he doesn't actually do that much damage.
I mean, yeah, but at least get a one single right click into a tower just so the creeps can hit harder, you know?
Yeah.
With the minus armor. I don't know. I mean, that could work.
A little bit.
Well,
they are going to get a Roche on the side of there.
Scratch it a little bit. In the meantime, actually, Roshan is going to be on... It's going to be Tuna versus the Roshan. Battle of the Centuries.
Roshan versus Tuna.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And at least the Ember is getting getting some decent amount of push, but it's not going to be enough. The good thing about this is the fact that a Desolator plus the Tusk card equals a crap ton of damage. But again, I don't know how much space he can actually do. Oh, right now.
Okay. Nice try by Seagod, but not gonna cut it. He is going for point booster though, or I'm assuming Ags. As greedy, once again a little too greedy. Relocate coming in. It's just RJ Matt. RJ Matt, please stop with the relocates. They're okay. And that's a double kill for Bloodseeker.
Creeps. Yeah, no, he's just gonna get trampled.
Is Ember gonna get a tower here? It doesn't look like it. There's a Earthshaker TPing back. There's a Disruptor coming in. He does have a Remnant, right? He's got a Remnant. It's right under tier 1. Yeah.
Well, you lost a courier.
Okay, did that courier have the exact same items on it?
I think so.
Oh my god. Guys.
Please.
Guys, please. Come on.
And slowly but surely the game is starting to slip away on the side of Shif7, man. They're just making too many mistakes. They're just screwing up too much.
And the last 2 relocates have been straight into death for Wisp.
But that's pretty much what they're doing.
Yeah, and Ember is in a lot of trouble. There's a glimpse back on him.
There is this
nice Remnant. But Bloodseeker still has 547 move speed. But Ember's coming back. He's regened up quite a bit. And there's a finger out to take down the Aegis. But Ember in a little bit of trouble. He actually will zip away, but he's visible. They know where he is. Where's he going? He's hiding. He's on the run, but Bloodseeker is definitely on the run. 676 move speed.
Bloodseeker, man.
Oh, you can run, but you can't run fast enough. So Bloodseeker will take one more out. There's a blink away, despite the rupture. And Naruto gonna fall. Auto attack was on, boys. The ult up.
Where's King RD?
King RD is... he's made some friends. Not the friends you want to make. Actually, nice snowball. Oh, but it's not going to be enough. And that's no buyback. No need to complicate. Move! Oh my god. Why is he sitting? Okay. Is it lag? Is it misplay? Okay. Okay.
There is Basher on a Zeus? What the fuck?
I mean, hey. Think of it this way. It's 0.92 seconds per attack, okay? So once every 10 seconds, you might bash somebody.
What?
It's worth 3,000 gold, Rupture, if once every 10 seconds you might stun somebody.
What?
And that's assuming you're auto-attacking them constantly. I can't even... Oh my god.
Am I having a blue screen on my mind? What the hell?
I can't even, like, justify that one.
What?
That's just... Maybe he's going Abyssal Blade?
Yeah, I guess so. There goes the glimpse, and RJ Mad should be RJ dead.
That was an attempt at kill stealing. He's actually fine.
He knows how to dance. Also, a big, really good pickoff on the side of Tuna is the fact of having the Silver Edge versus King RD is gonna be amazing.
And having the Silver Edge and the Butterfly and 3K in the bank is amazing versus anyone. As RJ Man will relocate in. Pretty gonna get hit with the shards. He doesn't have an echo. And he will be dead. This game has gotten ridiculous, Rupture.
Yeah, you don't say.
Just for our Spanish friends, just so they know.
Yeah,
Okay. He got his lore mixed up. He thinks he's Thor. And that's his hammer.
Hey, maybe that's the next Arcana. And that would make a lot of fucking sense, but you got the wrong hammer even then.
It's...
Got the Mjolnir.
It's the knockoff Mjolnir, Rupture.
Emphasis on knocking.
I can see the late night TV ad now.
Knocking me stupid right now, man.
Like, Rupture, are you not feeling worthy? Do you feel like you can't quite rule Asgard? Don't fear, just buy a Skull Basher. It's the next best thing. It works just as well on nails. Only difference is you don't have the power of a god.
Probably, I guess.
There's a one-man smoke.
A single smoke from a one-man smoke from Naruto.
He throws out a sentry.
He's gonna set up a sentry. Just they're scared shitless.
I mean, when you're blowing a smoke for that, not even a full observer.
Yeah, they saw
they get a hex. That's pretty big.
This is actually a big kill if they're able to accomplish it, and
they have no vision.
There is a sentry right here. Oh, he just walked.
But he knows, like, that's the problem. And he's got more, but whatever. Snowball coming in.
Oh, nice.
And this is what I'm talking about. Draft around Tusk.
Prince wasn't as good, but oh my god, that winter card, yeah, just okay. King RD might actually make the stand here.
Yep.
And with a glimmer cape, actually, he might do a lot of work because they don't see him. But they do see the wisp though, so
and they glimpse
there
him.
goes a glimpse even.
They're all dead.
All dead.
15 kills
Very
behind.
dead.
Oh, no, Viper's back. Not sure why.
All I can say is, like, if I am King RD, I would be pissed.
Oh, he came back to use his Midas.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And look at this guy. He's just like, okay, let's fight. I am Bristleback. I stand behind me.
He's just dropping his items. Yeah, that's cute.
Hasn't Tuna done this before though in some professional game?
Probably. That's a problem with this kind of guys, particularly again Tuna. They still have the
Pub star mentality
gene into them, you know.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you know, getting a little bit over their heads with their tongues.
Okay, I wouldn't call that the Samael gene. I'd call that the Mason problem. Did you ever see Mason in IXDL?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Mason is a bigger, yeah. You know what? It's a bigger paragon of this kind of showing, I guess.
I thought you meant just because they were so young or something. I was like, okay, sure.
Well, they do. That's the point.
I mean, that's something, yeah.
Tuna has like 16.
Holy crap.
So, yeah, they're younger than you, man. Do you feel bad?
I feel like old man Revo over here.
Yeah.
Old geezer at 21 years old.
Feel, man. Shit.
Yeah, when Rupture's like 50 here.
Fuck you.
I just say that because I don't know how old you actually are, Rupture.
Oh, you should know. I told you.
I forgot.
Archimad
Stupid.
actually, well, Kinardi actually is gonna go on Tuna
And we just walk away and get stunned, and he gets the Midas and die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
well, at least the Ember is pushing top.
I mean, okay, this is actually something good. And do they have Rupture? There's a TP on the Earthshaker, and that's Boots of Travel. They
outsplit push them.
I don't think so.
Has fallen. Dire's top
But you gotta think about it this way. An Ember Spirit can hold out into the late game. Forever. And then a little longer.
Well, when your tier 3 is down, I don't think it's gonna.
Oh no, they got him! They got him! Oh no, and he's 200 from the Battle Fury. Oh no.
I don't feel like the Battle Fury would have made that much difference though, but
It would have helped them hold out, I think. But at this point...
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
RJ man, he's just gonna go and actually.
Zeus is like... Zeus does not care.
Nice relocate though. Really
Yeah,
good
actually,
relocate actually from
that was clever. Unfortunately, Bloodseeker doesn't seem to care that he's in your base. If I remember correctly, last game with them, he was playing the TA. He goes in their base, and he just like had a Ghost Scepter, got Cold Embrace, and just like lived forever in their fountain. Down? Down? Down! Down! GG will be called.
Pulled down actually. I think it was from the Stinger of Pantera, so maybe that Kappa face.
I have no idea. This got strange.
Now you can go and watch your freaking anime. Oh, this.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Alright.
let's be honest there. When you're trying to get your players together in the lobby, and the other guy's like, give us WO, give us WO, give us WO, give us WO. Like, I'd be furious at the guy. Especially when he doesn't have the manners to say that. Like to say GG, he's like down. Like, and not to say that these guys aren't good
Spanish
players.
casters are gonna have a mouthful after that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you why. I'll break it down to you off camera. But yeah. Interesting. Anyway.
Yeah.
I guess we had that extra flavor into the night, and I don't know, man. Do you feel like casting the other game, or just cut it like that?
Is somebody gonna cast it?
Maybe.
Are you gonna cast it?
No.
Okay, because, like, I hate to not cast Scrooge, but it's been a really long day for me, personally.
Yeah, I agree. Same here, so probably might call it a day, and maybe, I don't know, maybe Hippie would be casting that. Perhaps, maybe. Not making any promises.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Hippie doesn't do much solo casting, so don't want to be like...
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't want to just throw him into the fire there, like, Hippie, guess what?
Yeah.
You're
I don't know,
solo
man.
casting.
I'm asking you, like,
Yeah.
legit asking you.
It's all good. There'll be a Spanish cast of it, surely. So.
Yeah. Probably. There's gonna be a Spanish cast on that, so...
You guys can check that. It's over, it's Stream Live, right?
Dream Live on Hitbox. So.
Yep. So, be sure to check out Los Peruanos over there. Is that correct Spanish
I think
grammar?
they're, like, guys from Argentina.
Los Argentinuano, Peruano, South Americano.
It's a mix of casters.
Los Jajas.
Yeah. Lo Latino loco. But yeah, man, that was a colorful match.
Yeah, that was fun. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Hope you have a good one. And yeah, that's gonna be it for us tonight.